This segment of Delmarva Life is brought to you by Rommels Ace Hardware.
Well, if you're looking to have a themed birthday party or any type of celebration that involves kids, you're going to want to make sure they have fun. And what better way to do that than with a moon bounce? Well, what's involved with putting one up and taking it down again? Brian Spiro's got all the information from Rommels Ace.
If you're a parent or grandparent, you know just about every kid likes to jump, climb, or bounce. So if you're planning a party and want entertainment for the kids, a moon bounce may be the way to go.
We have a lot of different niches in our stores. One of our biggest niches is actually our party rental section. Moon bounces, tents, tables, chairs, to cotton candy, snow cone, popcorn machines.
Sean Bounds is the general manager of the Rommels Ace hardware store in Cambridge. He says when it comes to these moon bounces, parents do have options.
Over 70 different variety of moon bounces here on the shore, ranging from toddler moon bounces through regular bounces, combos with interactive slides, all the way up to giant slides that can be wet or dry with detachable pools. So there's pretty much everything we offer.
So you're probably wondering what's involved when it comes to getting one of these things in your yard.
You come in, put your deposit down, and we have a book that shows you pictures of every single moon bounce that we offer. We have sizes, weights, everything right there in the store. You can check it out, pick out the moon bounce you want. We schedule it for the date you want. Then it's as simple as showing up that day. We load it right into your vehicle, take it to your house. You can have the moon bounce set up yourself within 10 minutes. Once you get it to your house, you literally push it right out the back of your truck to wherever you want to use it. You unroll it, it folds out into almost like a big tarp, hook the blower into it, turn it on, and it blows itself up. The blower runs by itself right off of 20 amps, so you don't need extra electricity, you don't need any special extension cords, just a regular outdoor extension cord runs it perfectly fine. We provide the anchors for you. Simple on all four corners, drive the anchors down into the ground. What that does just allows it so that the wind doesn't actually blow it over.
And once it's all set up, you can let the kids loose to have fun.
The biggest thing is, to be honest with you, kids, it keeps them entertained for hours and hours. I mean, that's the biggest thing when you're planning a birthday, you're planning a party, even for different events like cookouts, stuff like that. I know you get one of these and it honestly keeps the kids occupied for 3 and 4 hours at a time. They seemingly never get tired of them.
And with a 1,200-pound weight limit, these aren't just for the kids, the adults can use them too.
Sean does advise when using these moon bounces, it can't be a free-for-all. You have to think about safety.
We strongly recommend keeping the recommended number of kids on the bounce. Right on the front of every moon bounce, it shows you the number of kids that's supposed to be in the bounce at one time. For safety recommendations, you obviously want to follow that. Usually they range between 6 and 10 kids according to the size of the bounce.
And after the party is over, Sean says taking the moon bounce down is just as easy as putting it up.
When taking it down, biggest thing, you turn off the blower. Once you turn off the blower, you open up the tunnel that the blower's feeding into. That allows the air to exit. The biggest thing to remember when deflating it is think of it as a tarp. You want it to collapse on itself, keep it inside of its four corners. Then you would fold it like you would a flag into thirds, and then you would roll it up.
And if you don't have time to set the moon bounce up or take it down, Rommels Ace has you covered. Sean says for an extra fee, the folks from Rommels Ace Hardware can deliver, install, and take down the moon bounce for you.
Now, the moon bounce rentals are for an entire day. Sean Bounds says you can pick it up the day of your party and then turn it back the next morning. Lisa?
Well, that's certainly one way to have a blast in your backyard. In fact, there are so many neat ideas when it comes to outdoor entertaining. And joining us today to share some of his ideas is Jim O'Connor with the Food Network Original. He's a host. And good afternoon, Jim.
Well, thanks, Lisa. Good afternoon to you, too.
Now, Jim, you're known for combining food and fun. What's your secret?
Well, in my years with Food Network, we just followed our taste buds, and we would find the food, find the fun, because it's in the food. No matter what you do, you're going to find fun.
Right, right. Now, what's your #1 secret for spicing up a cookout?
Pickles. Do you like pickles, Lisa?
I love pickles.
Well, you're going to love this. But you got to remember, not all pickles are created equally. I just discovered Farmer's Garden by Vlasic. It's a wonderful premium pickle. It's got a great fresh from the farm flavor and a wonderful crunch. It also has a nice variety. We've got zesty garlic chips, bread and butter chips for your sandwich toppers. And, you know, we're not the only people that like pickles. 50,000 consumers voted this as product of the year in the vegetable category.
Wow. Now, how can we take the cookout from the grill to, say, gourmet?
Well, you can do that with your grill, and I got to tell you this, nothing is more American or gourmet than a hot dog. Now, a lot of you are going to go, hot dog gourmet? Well, yes. I've got Ballpark new lean Franks, Lisa. They're made with 100% beef, 100% pork. Now, because they're lean, that means less fat, less calories, and that's a good thing. And you're not going to miss all of that meaty, juicy goodness.
All right, so we have the pickles, we have the hot dogs. How do we sweeten things up a bit?
Well, with of course, watermelon. But before we do that, I got to tell you, I always keep a portion of my grill reserved for just vegetables and non-meat proteins. Today I'm making an herb garlic tofu kebab. I've got a nice marinade working with lime juice, garlic, parsley, rosemary, thyme, and oregano. And the thing about tofu is it's going to take on the flavor of the vegetables on the skewer and the marinade. But you've got to use a firm, well-pressed tofu. I use Wildwood. It comes in a 20-ounce package. It's vacuum-packed, high protein, and you're good to go.
All right, Jim O'Connell, thank you so much. Looking forward to those backyard cookouts. And if you would like more information on what Jim discussed today, go to delmarvalife.com and click on the show tab. Well, still to come on Delmarva Life, they are the faces you've been watching for years on The Young and the Restless, the men who play Jack Abbott and Adam Newman. Brian goes one-on-one with each of them, what it's like to remember their lines and get emotional. Plus, those love scenes we know all too well. What is it like to do them? And while we're talking famous faces, we want to give you tickets to see Tracy Lawrence in concert next month. We'll have your chance to win. Now, that's not the only thing you can win. The Do Tour is coming to Ocean City next month, and we're kicking it off with 5 days of prizes. Here's how you can win. We want to see you do what inspires you. It could be gardening or fishing. It could be extreme action sports like skateboarding, surfing, or mountain biking. It could be anything. Send us your pictures. You can enter now through May 22nd. Just go to delmarvalife.com, click on the show tab. There you will find the contest link. Delmarva Life viewers will vote on which pictures are best, and then we'll give away one prize a day, June 10th through the 14th. Now, the prizes include a BMX bike, an autographed skate deck, Do Tour premium passes, and other Do Tour swag. And we'd like to show off just another one of your entries. Todd24 sent us this picture, dirt jumping with no hands. Wow. Send your pictures and do what inspires you. Good luck.